This law is still in place, even though Mr. Carney has signed a fake executive order to hide the tax for 35 or 40 days leading up to the election. It is still in place, and it applies across the board.
Just days after newly minted Prime Minister Mark Carney signed an order in council ending his predecessor's consumer carbon tax, the official opposition is going one step further. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre pledging to kill every portion of the carbon tax, including the industrial side.
Today I'm announcing that a common sense Canada First Conservative government will repeal the entire carbon tax, including the federal backstop that requires provinces impose industrial taxes. There will be no taxes on consumers, no taxes on Canadian industries.
Poilievre says there would be no federal backstop on emissions, leaving it to the provinces to decide, and adding that he would give incentives to corporations who cut emissions, or as he puts it,
carrot, not stick.
But advocacy group Environmental Defense say there are holes in Conservative plans, noting that the carbon tax already favors big polluters, charging a discount rate that's set to rise over time.
I think we're at this moment of time where we're seeing the influence of corporate interests in dictating national economic policy.
Without a carbon price, Canada could face problems exporting steel or aluminum. The EU and UK have passed tariffs set to come into force over the next few years on nations without a carbon tax.
If steel companies operating in Canada aren't paying carbon price, then they'll have to pay a tariff to match the carbon price that applies to steel companies in the EU.
Just because other countries are musing about carbon tariffs, it doesn't mean that our own government should hammer our businesses with hidden carbon taxes.
The Canadian Taxpayers Federation argues Canada needs to be worried about America, not the EU. The U.S. has no federal carbon tax. Franco Terrazzano argues that's part of why some businesses have moved south.
Nobody believes that it won't cost us money. Everyone knows that if you hammer businesses with carbon taxes, well, they pass on those costs to consumers through higher prices.
In Ottawa, Xiao Li, City News.